Death is not an ending, but a beginning for the people left behind to mourn. And we see this happen in Louisiana when Ben Mathias, an astrophysicist, loses his wife, Alyssa, to a car accident. This brings him grief like never before, and we will get to see why he almost loses his life too. Whenever you see the Do Not Enter sign, it simply means you shouldn't be like Gabby, a widow, and her son Travis, who move into their new home, excited about a new beginning. There's nothing new in a haunted house, so Gabby contacts a fake exorcist who works in Halloween supplies named Kent to hire Ben to capture ghost particles with his spectral camera. Ben agrees to go on hearing Father Kent mention $2,000 as the payment for the job. When Ben arrives at the haunted mansion, he realizes that his camera's battery is dead, but since he is there for the money and barely believes that ghosts exist, why not? Gabby warns him about his decision to accept the job, asking him to reconsider. Ben proceeds to fool them, using a click of his tongue whenever he pulls up the camera to capture the ghosts. He tries to convince Gabby to believe that ghosts don't exist in their new mansion. Little did Ben know that the supposed ghosts from the mansion would follow him home. Using his special camera to capture the moment, he confirms that ghosts truly exist, and for the very first time, Ben becomes scared. He gets dragged back to the house, only to meet Gabby and Travis waiting for him at the door. Gabby reveals that she knew Ben's mischief when he came the first time, more reason why she let the ghost latch on him. He still doesn't want to partake in this risky task, but he goes ahead to become part of the dream team, the team of 4 named by Kent. However, they may need more hands to figure out what happened in the house before Gabby purchased it. So they proceed to bring in Bruce Davis, a professor of history in haunted houses, and Harriet, a psychic woman who communicates with ghosts. On hearing that Bruce has heart surgery the following week, Ben steals all his documented information about the mansion to stop him from following them. Luckily, this document provides them with additional information about the haunted house and its real owners, including all the mediums that came into the house to unstick the ghosts. Another thing is that they find a hidden room in the hallway. It's a seance for Williams Grace, the owner of the house from 1788. Harriet manages to communicate with Williams, but he directs her to speak with Madame Leota, another ghost who used to be a renowned psychic like Harriet. This doesn't end well as Ben's camera gets smashed to the floor when he tries to capture the ghosts, and as for Harriet, she is driven out of the house on a chair. They all find out that they are trapped in a haunted mansion, including Bruce, who got latched on moments after he forced his way in. Somehow, Harriet feels Leota knows the truth about the haunted mansion, but there seems to be someone else in the house who doesn't want them to figure that out. Ben tries to convince Harriet to communicate with his deceased wife, Alyssa. He gets a no from her because the living and the dead have no business unless he wants to go to the region beyond meant for dead souls. Fortunately, they find a box of Leota's properties in the attic, where Leota is trapped in a crystal ball. She reveals to them the looming danger in the house ever since Williams tried to summon the ghost of his dead wife, Eleanor. This has brought in more ghosts into the house, including the one who now seeks 1,000 souls to complete a ritual that will transport him to reality. This mission needs just a willing yet grieving soul for its completion. The Dream Team needs to do something. Harriet needs to enter the spirit realm and find out who this ghost is. Instead, Ben successfully enters the spirit realm to encounter this evil ghost. They all need to survive, and after an in-depth investigation, they find out that the ghost is Alistair Crump, a real estate tycoon who got murdered by his staff in return for his evil deeds. The team prepares to go to Crump's house to bring an item, so they can use it for a banishment ritual. This isn't easy, but another ghost helps them locate Crump's hat in a tunnel. But they cannot do this ritual alone if they don't combine their might. When the Dream Team finally combines their strength, they send Crump to where he belongs, the region beyond. He will never come back again. Just so you know, the mansion is still filled with ghosts, but this time, these ghosts don't feed on your grief. The end.